Hey up everyone, today I'm going to be talking about Bradford's readmission to the Super League through the IMG grading system. I'm a bit delayed with this video, but there's been a lot going on in my life personally, so I thought I'd just do a video about this while it's fresh on my mind again. Now Bradford's, or Bradford Northern for your older audiences, have been readmitted to the Super League after over a 10-year absence, and let me tell you, a lot of people are not happy about it. I would say probably about 75% of the comments I've seen online have been negative about Bradford being readmitted. The main talking point is Odsal, the amount of memes, the amount of pictures, the amount of people talking about Odsal and saying, this stadium's going to be in Super League next year, can you believe it? What a joke. But when it first came to the bid for Bradford, because they were one of, I think, about 10 teams that put their name into that and said, we want to be in Super League, we want to be one of the 2 teams included at the time. This was before the Salford situation. I looked at the bids and I went, well, York and Toulouse Olympic would be my 2 picks. And if you're going to put in a 3rd team, I'd probably put London ahead of Bradford's bid, because I went, look, Bradford's bids, you look at Bradford as a club, historically, they've had a lot of success. They used to be part of the Big 4 when it was them in the Super League. Now it's the Big 3 when they haven't been there. But as a club, they have a lot of history. They have a bigger fan base than a lot of other clubs that are in the Championship, and they've got a lot of history in the game. But I was looking at the last 10 years, the financial issues that they've had. The stadium at Odsal, even though it's a historic ground, has a lot of history in the game of rugby league. It is decrepit. It does need a lot of work, and I think those things were going to work against them. But IMG have decided that Bradford should be one of the teams in Super League, and despite all that's been said about their ground, which I think it's going to cost a lot of money to get that ground up to standard, up to Super League standard, I believe. Where they're going to get the money from that, I don't know. Whether it might be the council or someone else, who knows. Am I against Bradford being in the Super League? No, not really. I don't hate Bradford. I got nothing against the club, but I am surprised that they got in the Super League. I am surprised that they got in above some other clubs. I thought, you know, if they were going to bring in a 3rd team, maybe London, even though I've had a lot to say about London as a club in a lot of my videos. But yeah, I'm still shocked that Bradford actually got the nod. You know, they were the first team picked ahead of all the others. But let me know in the comment section below, do you think that Bradford will do okay in the Super League next year, or do you think they might go under again? Let me know in the comment section below.